Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic BBQ. Doing another burger video today. This time we are venturing into Toronto, Canada. First international burger I've done to steal a burger from a restaurant called the Stockyards. We're doing the butter burger, guys. Let's get going. Alright, so this whole burger recipe revolves around this insane compound butter that they put on top of the patty just towards the end of the cook. And the compound butter, one of the key ingredients is bone marrow, roasted bone marrow. So what I have here are 4 nice sized beef bones, and this is what these guys are sold for, so extracting the marrow. So I have my oven preheated right now for 425, and I'm going to roast these bones for about 40-45 minutes. See you in a bit. All right, so bones have roasted. I said 45 minutes or so. Now I'm going to do a trick that the owner of the Stockyards does. I saw this on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, by the way. He takes a cocktail spoon and he just sticks it in there, and that's how he gets the marrow out of the bones. So we're just going to put this into the bottom of this bowl here. Alright, and to the bone marrow we're going to add 1/2 cup of butter. This is unsalted butter that I've diced up. It's basically 1 whole stick of butter. This is 1/2 cup of crumbled blue cheese. Red wine. I don't really know what red wine they use. I used a Pinot Noir because I had some on hand, and I actually took 1.5 cups and I reduced it down to about 1/8 cup. Put that in there. Now we're just going to mix this up. Alright, and this is what we're looking for. We want it nice and well mixed, but we still want some little bits of blue cheese, some little bits of butter in there. We're ready for the next step. My favorite stuff, joking right now, plastic wrap. Either works out to be your best friend or your worst enemy. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just dump the butter in the middle of the plastic wrap here. Twist the ends. Right, and that's what we're looking for right there. So what we are going to do is place this compound butter in the fridge, let it set up to where it's nice and hard so we can cut it. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is show you the meat that we're going to be using for this burger. All right, that butter has been in the fridge now for a few hours, and it's nice and set up, so I'll easily be able to slice this. We're going to talk about the meat now. I read all sorts of articles about the Stockyards, what kind of meat they're using, a lot of speculation. One said 3 different types of meats blended together, which I've done before. Another, actually it was Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, they mentioned hanger steak. Ultimately I decided to, on this recipe, use the meat that I love to use for a hamburger, and that is beef short rib. It's got a nice fat content and just a really, really killer flavor. And it's not that expensive either, so it's, for me, one of the perfect meats for a hamburger. So what we're going to do are form these into meatballs, and I'm grabbing a nice decent handful. I'm shooting for about 1/3 pound on this. And I'm just going to keep it a fairly loosely packed meatball, so I'm not going to squeeze it, together really firmly here. That's about what I'm looking for. So I'll finish up a few more of these meatballs, toss them in the fridge. The grill is getting ready, and I'll meet you out there. All right guys, time to cook this burger, and we're using one of my favorite techniques. That's the smashing technique. They actually use that at the Stockyards. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and lay down some clarified butter. A little kosher salt. Put that meatball down. Parchment on top. Smash this mamma jamma. All right. A little bit more of that kosher salt. All right, now we're going to play with another toy that I have here. For my crate cord, you guys probably already noticed this. Those of you that have crate cords, this is their wok attachment, and it is bitchin' for these type of cooks. What I have here are some onions that I have soaked in buttermilk. They've just been sliced relatively thin. We're going to go ahead and coat these in some seasoned flour. This is some flour seasoned with salt, pepper, little paprika, some garlic and onion powder. Put those in the oil. This is just regular canola oil. All right, now we're going to flip this. Again, as you can see, the meat is cooking up. You can see the color change on the side. We're starting to get some nice juice coming through the top of the patty. So, sharp spatula. Now, the guy at the Stockyard actually uses like a paint scraper. This is fine, just a really heavy-duty spatula. You can get these online, like at one of the restaurant supply places. They're under 10 bucks and very sharp. I sharpen mine with a knife sharpener. The key is to scrape this off the flat top. You can see I've got a really beautiful crust. 2 buns, buttered. I'm going to get the toast on there. These onions look killer. All right, so the onions are done. I'm going to go ahead and get them on a paper towel here. All right, so patty's pretty close to being done. I'm going to go ahead and take that butter, put it on there. All right, so as you can see, butter's melting, getting all into this patty. Smells really good. I can smell that blue cheese. We're going to go ahead and build this butter burger now. So, again, nice toasted bun down, butter lettuce. Going to go ahead and pull this patty. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And those onion frites on top of that. And voila, the butter burger. Butter and burger in the same sentence. That alone, guys, is worth a thumbs up. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's give this a try. This thing is bitchin' looking. I mean, it's dripping butter. I'm not lying to you when I say this. I mean, I know you expect me to say how good it is, but this is freaking good. Get that crisp of the onion and that butter and cheese flavor. It's nirvana. I'm being honest here. Anyway, I'm happy. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I will see you on the next video. Got another international burger in the works, Austria. Thanks for the email. Guys, keep the requests coming because I love doing these damn burgers. Thanks again. Cheers.